That's the sound of police gunfire overnight as they were forced to kill a man who they say threatened them with some sort of weapon. ABC 13 reporter Courtney Fisher live in the Denver Harbor neighborhood with what went wrong overnight. Courtney?
Good morning, guys. Yeah, the man killed was 27 years old. Police Chief Art Acevedo says that he spoke with the man's mother, who told him her son had recently gotten out of jail. He was struggling emotionally and that he was possibly suicidal. Here's the moment that it all ended. You can hear several shots fired. Police say that they were called here initially after getting reports the man was trying to throw himself in front of traffic and he was threatening neighbors with a knife. The chief says officers told the man to drop his weapon. He refused. They tased him twice and he pulled out the tasers. Police fired beanbags at him while he was in a ditch. Again, HPD says he didn't cooperate and he charged at officers, so they shot him.
I know our officers are shaken up. You know, one of the individuals, I won't say who it was, is exactly what I mean. This is just really hard to process when you have to take a life like that. It's tough for everybody, but it's most tough for a mother that gave birth to a son. You know, I could tell her is that, you know, whatever demons he was dealing with, you know, as a person of faith, that he's in a perfect state in God's hands.
This is not justice. The police have bulletproof vests on their body. If it was just a knife, why pull out a gun?
So you can see some people in the Denver Harbor neighborhood upset by what happened. The man's name has not been released. For now, reporting live, Courtney Fisher, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
New this morning, it's not clear what led up to a semi-driver being shot along the East Freeway. HPD tweeted this photo just before midnight. The big rig driver pulled over on I-10 near Wayside and reported that he had been shot. It's not clear where the bullet came from. Well, for the second time this week, a family is picking up the pieces after a driver left West Road and slammed into their property. This time, one person in a car was taken by Lifeline to a hospital, and the family's shed was destroyed. ABC 13 reporter Jeff Ealing is at the scene where the cleanup continues. Jeff?
Hey, good morning. The power company just left the scene out here after fixing the pole that was snapped in half. The car hit the pole, then landed in a storage shed. That little building was destroyed. Sheriff's deputies say the driver may have been speeding or intoxicated as he was coming westbound on West Road. The vehicle left the road, hit the pole, then ended up in the storage shed. Deputies tell us the driver and front seat passenger ran off after the crash, but their back seat person was trapped in the vehicle. He is actually freed and then taken to the hospital by Lifeline with non-life-threatening injuries. The family that owns the shed grateful no one was inside at the time.
It's just storage, you know. We usually keep stuff back there. You know, in the beginning, you know, it was an extra room for somebody to stay in. But like I said, you know, we were fortunate enough to not have anybody in there this night. You know, nobody on our side got hurt, but everybody that was in that car, you know, they were pretty hurt.
The pole was fixed about 5 minutes ago. Deputies now still trying to find the driver and the passenger who ran off. Reporting live, Jeff Ealing, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
This afternoon, members of the National Guard will help distribute food in Cyprus. Last week, Sky 13 captured the massive line of cars at the Houston Premium Outlets, which was turned into a food distribution center. ABC 13 reporter Charlie Ethity is there live for us. Charlie, it appears they are ready for the crowds this time.
Yeah, that's right, Erica. Good morning to you. We're in the parking lot of the Houston Premium Outlets. Preps already underway this morning for that massive food distribution that's going to be getting started later on this afternoon. And I want to point out those trailers behind me. 14 of those are what's going to be out here, all filled with food, all going to be handed out to people who need it. And let's get back to that video from last week from that distribution. That right there should give you a pretty good idea of just how much this food help is needed right now. You can see all those cars lined up for help. Now, according to the food bank, the pandemic happening right now has doubled the need of food in the community. They're getting more requests for help right now than they did at any point during Hurricane Harvey. This is so serious, but the good news is help is here. 50 members of the National Guard are going to be on hand today to help out with this huge distribution. Nearly 300 guards received orientation at the food bank headquarters on Monday and will be helping out with distribution, food deliveries, helping out at the food bank's warehouse, and also assembling food boxes that are going to be given out. Now, the food bank requested this help to make sure that they can handle the huge need right now, and also they want to help out their volunteers who have been tirelessly working since this whole pandemic got started. So this is the information you need to know if you plan to come out here and get some food. We have it on your screen. It's going to be starting at 2 o'clock this afternoon, going to be going until 8 o'clock tonight, happening in the parking lot of the Houston Premium Outlets. The address right there on your screen, 29300 Hempstead Road. And it's important to note that this is the last time the distribution is going to be happening at this location, because the outlets are going to be opening back up for curbside retail services on Friday. That, of course, all according to the governor's plan to slowly reopen up the state of Texas. Now, if you're sitting at home and if you're wondering how can you help out your community right now, there is a really simple and easy way to do it. You're going to text the word ABC13 to the number 41444. You're going to be asked to select your donation amount. You can pick any amount of money that you want to donate. Every single dollar counts. For every dollar that's donated, that is 3 meals that's going to be given to somebody who really, truly needs it in the community. We're in Cypress. Charlie Ed City, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Charlie, thanks. Now to the latest COVID-19 numbers. In the Houston area, there are more than 7,700 cases. 155 people have died. There is a bright spot, though. More than 1,700 people have recovered.
3 more residents at a senior living facility in West Houston have now tested positive. A spokesperson for the Buckingham says the residents have been moved to a specific wing and families have been notified. Another staff member also tested positive and is now quarantined at home. The Buckingham has 24 positive cases, 10 residents and 14 team members. Officials now say the first U.S. death from COVID-19 was 3 weeks earlier than they thought. That was a person who died at their home on February 6th in Santa Clara, California. At the time of that person's death, COVID testing was only available through the CDC and restricted to individuals with a known travel history or symptoms. The first U.S. death was previously thought to be in Washington State on February 29th. Well, in the last half hour, a pastor in Northwest Harris County ended a 12-hour prayer vigil. He is praying for jobs and for relief from the pandemic. Our reporter, TJ Parker, live on West Road now with what went on. TJ?
Yeah, good morning, Tom. This is really nice because of everything that's going on. Crossbridge Senior Pastor Dr. Kevin Pigg just wrapped up that 12-hour prayer vigil here at his church on West Road.
The last one is the faith of the lepers. They believed that Jesus could heal, but gratitude to acknowledge and remind ourselves who did it.
He started at 6 last night. He said he was holding the vigil to pray for Houston's energy industry, all of the church family and community who are impacted by the challenges the energy industry is facing. He also asked for personal prayers from people. We talked with Kevin earlier this morning. Take a listen.
There are people losing their jobs and getting cut back on hours, and it's really a scary time. But I wanted to remind our people where our faith is. Our faith is in God, not in oil, not in money, not in gold. Our faith is in God, and I wanted to remind them of that and use this time to grow your faith.
Yeah, and Kevin says he did all of this because he knows the impact that the oil industry, or the oil prices, and the current economic situation has on people in our community. In Northwest Harris County, I'm TJ Parker, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, top of the weather headlines for your Wednesday. Storms returning today, and the further north you are, the better chance of seeing some widespread rains and even some strong to severe thunderstorms. The severe weather threat has gone up, especially if you're located from about College Station up toward Huntsville and San Jacinto and Polk County. Some of the northern fringes of that county could get clipped by some strong to severe weather, but you can see majority of us are in the southern fringes there of that severe weather threat. Not ruling out an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm, but you can see it is on the lower end. We're talking maybe 5 to 15% from Houston southward for any sort of hailstorms. That severe hailstorm threat, though, will increase headed northbound on the 45 freeway here up toward Waco, just to the west of that area. That's where we could even deal with some golf ball size hail. As far as damaging winds, we're not at zero. We've got about a 15% chance of seeing some of these strong storms bringing in some strong gusty winds and an isolated threat for any potential tornadoes. That threat for tornadoes, though, increases across the northeast sections of our state and up toward the Texarkana area, southeastern fringes of Oklahoma. So for today, those rain chances for Houston right around 40%. If you're located north of I-10, that chance again will be between 60 to 80%. Here's what's going to blossom into our area. A few showers mid to late morning could blossom into some strong, heavy thunderstorms. Notice most of you along the coastline stay dry. It's only north of I-10 where the majority of that rain falls, but most of us start to dry out by the evening hours as a lot of that moisture shifts into Louisiana or tracks toward the north and east. Here comes a frontal boundary. This front will eventually deliver some sunshine for us. Behind it, a northwest breeze. We could see a few lingering rain showers early tomorrow morning, but it looks like the majority of us should stay dry. Rainfall over the next 24 hours. Not seeing too much in the way of rain and certainly no flooding issues. There could be some ponding on the roads with some of these heavier downpours, but for the most part, we're talking maybe a ½ inch of rain in most areas. So looking ahead, we've got high pressure building in. That's going to allow for some humidity drop behind this front. Another front arrives on Friday, so some beautiful weather headed our way for the weekend.
All right, that's all the time we have. Have a great day, everybody.